Well, hello YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. This is another chat with the Rhino video. This chat is about the Albino Rhino Beertuberoolapolooza 2014, the very first Beertuberoolapolooza, which is the beer festival that I'm throwing. That every year I'm going to try and hold and try and get as many beer reviewers and beer bloggers together as well for it, so that it becomes almost just a weekly event. You know what? Almost like a Niagara Beer Week is what I'm going with, because I have events all week culminating in the beer festival. I have a bunch of people coming down here to stay here. For those of you that don't know about this festival, there is a Facebook page on it. You can talk to me about it. There's some posters. Really, I'm the sole person doing anything about it, so it's hard for me to get out as much of the stuff as I can. I need as much help as I can get to make this thing a success. I want it to be a success. I want it to be a yearly event. We actually have 20 craft breweries. We have 20 craft breweries that were willing to come to the inaugural event. I'm amazed. I'm ecstatic. I'm super stoked. A lot of them are breweries I've never even had before because they just opened up. So, I mean, we do have a lot of the big players. We have Nickelbrook, we have Flying Monkeys, we have Mill Street, we have Bose. We have the big Camerons. We have the big guys that have been around for a long time. And then we have a lot of the new ones. We have Five Paddles, we have Left Field, we have Barnstormer, Collective Arts, a lot of breweries, Sawdust City. So a lot of breweries that are known to be making good beer right now, but aren't as exposed as they'd like to be. So they're going to be there too. Brimstone Brewing Company is where it's going to be held. It's 209 Ridge Road North in Ridgeway, Ontario. Yes, it's a little out of the way. I'm still trying to work with Niagara Designated Drivers, which is a cab company that drives you and your car home to get you home. They had a wedding special. It was $55 an hour, and you had to pay them for 3 hours. I was trying to talk to them about that, and they've never responded to me about it. So I don't know. I thought it would be great to have them there because Ridgeway's a little out of the way. It's great for Fort Erie though. I know Niagara Falls is where I'm from. It is part of the Niagara region, and that's where I want to keep it. I want to keep most of this in the Niagara region. We have all the Niagara breweries there except for Taps and the Syndicate. They never responded to my email, so they're not there. But Oast House is going to be there, Silversmith is going to be there, Brimstone's going to be there. It's going to be a great time. Right now we have two vendors for non-beer. They are beer-related vendors, though. There's the Hummingbird Homestead, who makes craft beer soap, and the stuff is pretty good. Actually, I did a review of it. I did a shower review of one of their bars of soap. Really cool guy. Great idea, using craft beer to make soap. The soap isn't filled with chemicals. It's good for you, and it does the job. He makes some great stuff, and he makes some stuff with great sense, because he goes out and his nose works good, too, and he finds the soaps that he thinks will be great. The other vendor that's going to be there is Crap, which is the Craft Brewers Recycled Art Project. It is George Eagleson's wife. George Eagleson is the brewmaster at F&M Brewing Company's Stonehammer. What she does is she takes leftovers from brewing and turns them into things. She has tote bags, she has growler carriers, wallets, just a lot of great conversational pieces that are recycling things and not putting them in the landfills, which is great. Great products, great lady, great stuff. Food vendors, right now we're at 2. I've been told I'm at 3. I haven't talked to the third one, but I've been told by the man that owns the venue that the third one is in as well. The 2 that I have right now is Rotstein. It's from London, Ontario. It's a German cuisine. And the other one is the Itty Bitty Pie Company from around here. They do savory pies that will go great with craft beer. They need to be washed down by craft beer. They actually have a bunch of different meat pies, and they have fruit pies, and you know what? Who cares? They have a curry chicken pie. They have a buffalo chicken pie. They have a vegetarian Indian masala pie. Like, these are pies. That's awesome. I get excited. I do. I have sent out to about 5 different food trucks. Other than these ones, I'm hoping to have 5 or 6 food trucks there, so that we have almost a food festival as well. Because we're going to close down the road right in front of the brewery and have the food vendors right there. I think it's going to be a great time. Again, everybody should come. The tickets are $15 in advance or $20 at the door. There is limited space, but there's still a lot of tickets left. I'm trying to find some bands, but again, I'm not. I know musicians get mad about this. They really do. I'm not trying to look for bands that really want to get paid on this. Why is that? Because I'm really not trying to make money off of this either. This festival, 50% of the proceeds, which ends up being about 75% of the profits, because after I pay everything out, I'm only going to go home with about 25% of the pocket. But 50% of the proceeds are going to the Ronald McDonald House of Hamilton. Why? I had a short list of charities. There was charities I wanted to give money to, and they were all children's charities. And my short list was Amity. Amity is a charity that gives money to kids to go to summer camp. It meant a lot to me. I went to summer camp. It helped make me the man I am throughout all my problems. But looking into how to get those kids the money, it wasn't the easiest thing, and it wasn't necessarily going to be something that helped the Niagara region. Then I thought about Big Brothers Big Sisters, and I've had some horror stories from people that have done charity work with them, so I kind of knocked them off too. But they were something big for me as well. I also had the Boys and Girls Club of Niagara. I decided against them because when they built their new building, instead of using all their donation money to, help the kids, they used that donation money to put flat screen TVs up on all the walls to make it look nice, and all those flat screen TVs do is tell you what's going on in the place. You could have done that with posters. And then you would have an extra $1,000 to do something with the kids. So I decided not to do that. Now, Ronald McDonald House, again, will probably squander some money, but it did mean a lot to me because I know people that have stayed there. I know people that have had a lot of problems with their kids, and they stayed there, and it's the only reason they were able to help their kids was because they were able to afford the $10 to $12 a night that Ronald McDonald House charges you for your stay, while feeding you and everything else. So I'm excited to help them out. I'm hoping that other people are excited to help them out. I'm hoping people show up. Again, there's a lot of beer reviewers coming to this. There's a lot of beer bloggers. I hear that there's a lot of beer bloggers coming. I don't talk to the beer bloggers as much as I talk to the beer reviewers. But Guy from Beer Guy Reviews will be here. Lee El Harlock, Hoogley's Beer Reviews will be here. Don Rig 13 is going to be here. The Average Troll will be here. Strange Brew Sings will be here. The Urban Viking from the UK was supposed to come. He ended up getting sick. He hasn't given me a real yes or no since he got sick. I'm not expecting him to come. I hope he still does, but I'm not expecting it anymore. There was a couple other US beer reviewers that were going to come. I know that the Kevin Mayo was talking about coming. I know that DJ was talking about it, but because of the weekend it is, he probably won't. It's April 19th. I know PA Brew News will be up for the events, Paul from PA Brew News, but he won't be here for the festival. He'll be going home the same day as the festival. I'm really excited for this festival. I'm really excited to get to see some of the people that I interact with all the time on the internet, and I'm really excited to see some of the people that I talk to all the time on the internet, and I'm really excited to hope to make a great event for great causes with the breweries of Ontario. And if this works out, and which I hope it does, I hope it works out enough, that 25% I keep, I'm going to be putting into doing a prostate cancer fundraiser in November, a lot like Beer for Boobs. So we'll get a bunch of breweries together. They'll do all one-offs and collab beers. They'll donate them to the bar that we're at. And we'll go from there. Whatever money we make goes right to charity. Whatever money we make on the door goes right to charity. Whatever money we make on the beer goes to paying the bar, and then the rest of it goes to charity. So, I mean, I think it's a great thing to do. I'm gonna start up my own little thing. It's not gonna be real because I'm not gonna. It's so many hoops to jump through to become a real non-profit thing. But I think I'm gonna call it Rhino Charities, and I'm gonna try and get 2 or 3 events every year done to raise money for different things, for research, but mostly for kids. I think that's giving back the most. Knowing what I went through as a child, and knowing what a lot of people went through as a child and what they go through now, I think mental illness and children are the 2 things that I want to focus on the most. I just want to give back. I want to feel better. I know that I've done bad things in my life because of what's happened to me, and I want to try and make it so that other people don't deal with that. And I hope that people will support me in doing this. I hope people will show up for this stuff. It's been severely hard to sell tickets. I haven't sold all that many, in all honesty. I sold enough just to pay for the cups. I'm just paying for the cups now. This has been announced since September, I think I announced it. It's been in the planning work since July, but September I announced it. Cups just able to be paid for now. And there's the main key on our limited numbers is I had to order the cups by this weekend. So I already threw in about $500 of my own money to pay for these cups. Don't tell my wife that. But so with $500 of my own money and something less than, well, up to that in ticket sales, I couldn't afford more cups than I'm getting. And since I can't afford more cups than I'm getting, I have to cut off the I have to cut the limit at some point. Maybe we'll keep going with some Brimstone glassware or something. Maybe I'll try and buy some cups from them for some of the ticket money that's given to me if we get to that point where we need more. But for the most part, we have the set number of what we have. I hope I see you guys there. Again, you can buy tickets from me. You can buy tickets at Silversmith Brewing Company. You can buy tickets in Niagara-on-the-Lake. You can buy tickets at the Trailside Bar and Grill in Ridgeway, Ontario. You can buy them at the Brimstone Brewing Company, and you can buy them on Ticket Scene. And I will get the Ticket Scene address for you to put down there. And yeah, I'm gonna wear it on my balls down there. And there's a very limited amount of online tickets. I've sold more online tickets than anything else. Hard tickets are what we have the majority of, and once the online tickets are gone, they're gone. There won't be any more put up because there just won't be. It's basically the way it is. Once my online tickets are up, my online tickets are up. After those tickets are up, if you still want to buy online to get the $15, we can handle an e-transfer or something. We can talk about that. But yeah, I kind of feel like I'm soliciting sales here. I'm not. I'm just hoping that this thing is a success, both for my own personal belief in myself and to help out the Ronald McDonald House and to help out the community in general and to start giving back in a way that I didn't think I'd do before. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for paying attention this long. I hope to see you guys there. Bye-bye. It's been great.